Hey there, thanks for joining us out there. My name's Govind Kumar.
And I'm Burgandi Phoenix.
And this is The Curve, brought to you by
Casting Frontier.
Now today's topic we're going to discuss is about social media.
Social media.
Benefits, pitfalls, why you should do it as an actor, why I feel you shouldn't. And so, where do we begin?
Okay, well, let me get into that. First of all, you should follow Govind Kumar at what? What is your?
At Gov Kumar, Govkumar.
Right, and I say that because he doesn't do anything with social media.
I don't do anything. And this is, you don't even need to know, at Burgandi Phoenix.
Burgandi Phoenix?
She has an X-Men name.
I do. Oh, I like that, but it's spelled differently. Burgandi, and then Phoenix like the bird in the city.
But I want to open by saying, one of the things we recently realized where, we recently started the show and you're all out there and it's exciting that you're starting to watch this and we're getting some comments. So she's like, hey, you haven't really been posting out there on the Insta. And I was like, oh, you're right.
And actually, how simple is it on Instagram right now or Twitter? All you got to do is hit retweet.
Well, so I was like, I tried
repost.
to, and I was trying to do that. I was like, I love what you do with the Insta stories out there, but I couldn't. I love what you said. It's a swipe up there's a link there, and she goes, oh, you have to have a certain amount of followers to do that.
You have to have 10,000 followers, and I have, I don't know the number, 14.9 or something like that.
Yeah.
But you have to have over 10,000 followers to do the swipe up option. Now, let me speak a little bit about that. I did not buy followers, pay for likes, start off doing all of these things that all of you actors are being encouraged to do because my agent just asked me if I wanted to join a company to help me get more followers. This has been years.
Okay.
Years.
So the first question we ask is,
okay,
what is the reason to do to be active in social media and brand yourself for your career?
Okay, well, I can answer that pretty quickly. Number one, it's 2019.
Okay.
How easy is it for us to pick up our phones with really high quality cameras on them and every day document, not create, what we do on a daily basis, walking into an audition. Hey, I just had a meeting with an agency, or I just booked a commercial. It's so easy for us to pick up our phones and do that. And when you're not doing that, you're not only taking yourself out of something that is a social norm right now, but casting directors, agents, producers, writers, directors, they are, for the most part, all on all of these channels, and they're looking for talent constantly.
Well, I do think you're right. I'm defensive about it, but I will say that you're right about the benefit of you can take the narrative. You control the narrative, right?
Yeah.
And that you can put your story out there and you can create your own content. So much of acting or being an actor, I feel like is hard because you want to be seen and be heard, but be given the material.
But that's not going to happen. It's 2019, Govind, like I just said. So he's going to be sitting around waiting for a phone call, and it's just not going to happen. He just picks up his phone and he does his thing.
Yeah, well, I get defensive. Because I feel like I hear so many people around me are actors, fellow peers. They talk more about the branding, about social media than about your intention behind it, which is you want to be working, you want to be honing your craft. And so often it's, how many followers do you have? How many?
Yeah.
Everything is a filter.
Right. Here's the thing. I do agree 150% that it has to be, for me, it's about the work. It's not about me having an Instagram filter or having Kylie Jenner's newest lipstick, and I don't.
It's cute, though.
But it is cute. But here's the thing, I also feel like it's a really great way for us to connect with other people in the industry in a way that wasn't available to us 5-10 years ago. You know what I mean? And on top of that, there's some really specific little things you can do. Number one, make sure you have the same picture on all of your profiles. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
Because it's thinking a headshot.
Right, and what picture do you have on yours, Govind?
I think mine is my Instagram is a drawing I did.
Yeah.
A sketch.
Nobody's going to know that's Govind because it's a stick figure.
They're going to be like, who is that?
Right.
Oh my God.
So I can't tell you how frustrated I get when I go to tag other people that I'm working with. And I can't find who they are because they have Gov_Kumar. I
think number two is, I hear that casting directors look at your Instagram. I've actually been on auditions where they had said, we're hoping to have people with a certain amount of followers, i.e., my beautiful friend over here, Burgandi, and I didn't get that job. And so, but people look at your Instagram. So even if whatever your follower count is, it's that they're looking to see your point of view, your judgment. And that's something that even when I get defensive, I will say I like that even I don't feel like I have a veneer around, I don't put myself out there too much, but I like what I've put out there in terms of problem areas you could get into.
Right, because you definitely don't want to put things on there that are going to make them worry about you being a professional or a psychopath.
Number 3, be careful about what you put out there. You may have extreme opinions, you may want to get out there and say stuff, but just be aware of what things could get in the way of your ultimate intention, which is to work. And so
things like
politics and everything that's so hot, just think of it, if you don't want to say to Thanksgiving, do you want to tweet about it necessarily?
Right, just like that old saying, what is it like if you can't say anything nice, you don't say it at all.
And number 4 for actors out there just starting out or going on auditions is usually a lot of commercials or auditions will say you have to sign NDA and be careful about this material getting out there, and they really mean that.
Yes.
So especially even just taking photos, not just of scripts, but of the context of the location of where you're at is a no-go. You're not even supposed to really mention it to people verbally.
Right.
So you don't want documentation over that.
Also, when you're on set, don't take pictures. There's specific things.
And if you cute selfie, like she does.
Where you can't see where you're at and don't mention it.
And number 5, though.
Number 5 is my favorite. Because Govind, social media isn't going anywhere.
It's not going anywhere. It's getting stronger.
It is getting stronger. And the more you can embrace it and look at it as a tool and utilize it as how it can help you versus what you don't like about it, like focus on the solution, I feel. And it's a huge solution for you. You're a good-looking, talented guy.
I think you're right. I think it's like everything is how you approach it and your perspective. And social media, we know the pitfalls about it, but it's how do you use it as a vehicle for your success.
Right, and as long as you know your brand and what you're doing and can utilize little things like...
There's no underscores, Gov Kumar.
Oh, okay. Gov Kumar, and I'm Burgundy Phoenix. I thought there was an underscore. Make sure to follow us on social, follow Casting Frontier on social. Go ahead and comment, like below. Let us know if you have any social media tips. I mean, there's so many of them.
There's more points to be made.
Totally.
So
we just wanted to give you guys a little tidbit about why you should be on social, in my opinion.
And thanks for joining us. And we're excited to keep bringing up issues, and we have great interviews coming up. So keep tuned, and thank you so much.
Thank you.